Good evening. Buongiorno, miei amici, and welcome to the Fabio Recchia reality hour. Mr. Wainwright, please. I am your host, Fabio Recchia. Sorry, this damn Italian accent runs me into trouble every time. Just the other day, I was in the cardiac ICU. Saw a patient. He's in very bad shape. His aorta is... It's not good. I sent him home and saw him the next day, actually, walking down the street with a beautiful woman by his side, a huge smile on his face. I said, "You're doing pretty well for yourself now, eh?" He looked at me and said, "Just doing as you told me, Dr. Recchia. Get a hot mama and be cheerful." I said, "No, you idiot. I told you have a heart murmur and be careful." On the mic. Tum tum, tum tum. Testing one. Oh. Testing two. Okay, we got it. And it's a little bright in here too. I don't like the light. Dr. Newman, can we turn the lights down? No? That's okay, I'll live. Okay, anyway, are we ready to start the show? The show. My first guest. She is an excellent student. She comes to all of the classes. Please welcome Dr. Sato. Please, Dr. Sato. Dr. Sato, everyone. Like you have something to say? Oh, you're not a student? Oh, I guess it's okay you sleep throughout the classes then. Okay. So, then Dr. Sato, what do you do here? Oh, you work in the anatomy lab with the bodies. Is there blood in these bodies? No. Well, if I took a nibble, hypothetically, would I get a drop? No? Oh, that's okay. Okay, new topic. Dr. Sato, did you give blood to the blood drive? Why not?
I was getting my drink on at Sushi Sake. I got the mercury poisoning.
Mercury poisoning, good. I'm strictly organic, I cannot have this. I can make an exception in your case. I'll just cut back on my tuna intake after the show, after I'm done eating you. I mean, interviewing you. Okay, will you stay for a little bit, please? Thank you, Dr. Sato. Okay, well, you all know my next guest, Dr. Christopher Cimino. Dr. Cimino. Dr. Cimino, I'm glad you could make it. I wanted to change my laboratory location site from where I am now to a site that's close to a blood bank. But I also want to have human subjects instead of the normal dogs that I use. Can you help me do this?
Well, what's your preference? A geographic location near a blood bank? Or do you want to work with human subjects?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Please explain.
Be aware, in any lottery there are winners and losers. The portion of winners and losers has more to do with rumor expectations and how much you get the principles than anything else. As an extreme example, suppose that someone say they got great advice from a fourth-year student about the perfect schedule, and suppose this advice is very convincing and you convince the entire class with this. That means the entire class with the exact same rankings, only a small handful of students will get the perfect schedule. Everyone else will be a loser. In any lottery, there's almost the same number of spots as our participants. All the choice will be important ones. There is no way to protect in advance for many students. The process will vary down the ranked list. For some students, it may get quite close to the bottom for you. The common mistake is to make such a lottery spending lots of time thinking about their first and third choices and less attention to their remaining choices. No one wants to hear what you have to say. Should also be aware that the sites have a maximum, minimum, and ideal number of spots. Too many students means fewer opportunities for hands-on experience. It all means a diluted teaching experience in other ways. The number of testaments in the lottery is greater than the idea of the spots. The practical effect of your student taking time off, it does not mean his or her spot suddenly become available. If the site is near its ideal number as a result, it's educational decision whether to let someone move into a new spot. It's a trade-off of different numbers that decides to change. There are several lessons to take from this. Think for yourself. Carefully consider the options, and remember that some, if not all of you, will get fucked in the ass.
Hello. Tum-tum. Okay, yeah, so my preference, yeah. Let's go with the blood bank.
Okay, New York Medical College has 3 locations near blood banks. We have Region A in the Little Italy section in Manhattan.
Ooh, there's too much garlic there. No, it's allergies, type 1 hypersensitivity.
We have Region B in the Orthodox Jewish section of Brooklyn.
Okay. I had a Jewish friend who lived there once. His name was Frank Stein. You guys got that. So, yeah, he said there's no churches at all, not a cross inside. I'll put it in the maybe pile.
We also have Region C, that's a roaming option. You spend the first 4 weeks in the first site, and then the second 4 weeks in the next site, and you go back and forth for 6 months.
Where are these sites?
The first site in Region C is in sunny Miami, and the second site is in Namibia in southern Africa.
No, too sunny. I cannot stand the sun because I have xeroderma pigmentosum. Yeah, I cannot do it. Okay, let's see what we have for the human subject. Well, I'm sick and tired of eating the dogs. Using dogs for my research, yes.
Okay, let's look at the graph to represent the human subject preference. As you can see, we've streamlined it to make it very accessible for you.
Pretty good.
You can sort by disease type as a sub-preference. You can sort by jugular venous distension.
I like it, the JVD.
Diabetes.
Too sweet.
Hypertension.
Too salty.
Hemophilia.
Yeah, I'm a hemophiliac too.
There's also a sub-preference of blood type. This would be after your geographic but before the human type preference, unless your other line mates also shows the same preference, you'd also be colliding with each other in the spots.
Okay.
What's your preference?
Oh, any blood type is good, as long as it's Rh negative, because Rh positive gives me indigestion. It's because I have erythroblastosis fetalis. That's why I can't have Rh. Well, anyway, Cimino, you have thoroughly confused me. I want you off my show. By the way, do you want it in the neck or the wrist?
What do you mean by that?
You'll find out. Okay, folks, well, that's all the time we have for tonight's show. My apologies to our third guest, Professor of Testicular Histology, Dr. Dick Sieben.